Here we go.
Here we go. Hats on.
Hats on.
Silverstone, baby.
Yep.
That was more exciting than the end.
Yeah,
It was.
that was horrendous. Why did they do that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I think it's the rules and regs.
I mean, let's just get into it. Yeah.
Welcome back, guys, to the
Welcome
Lock
back.
Up F1 podcast.
Welcome back F1 podcast. Silverstone.
Our reaction and review to the race, to the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, it's when Silverstone's happening, it's always kind of, you know, you're a bit hyped, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I imagine it's like, you know, people in Barcelona are like this for the Barcelona Grand Prix, people in Austin are like this for the Austin Grand Prix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's football at Wembley, it's rugby at
Exactly.
Twickenham, whatever it's called.
Twickenham.
Mm.
Yeah. And they play rugby at the Twix.
The rugby.
Sponsored by Cadbury's. Yeah, I was buzzing about watching it. I really was. Especially as I'd been to Silverstone Brewery that week in Silverstone.
Yeah.
Pick up our beers, which we'll get out in a minute, just down here.
Yeah.
Where's the thing to open them?
Behind the laptop, it's fine.
Okay, good. So, and there was like all the signs route Silverstone Grand Prix this way.
Oh, nice.
So it was, I felt the hype.
You felt the hype.
Yeah.
What day was you at the brewery then?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So,
Feel the hype as early as Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, it's just because all the signs were out, and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Traffic was building in certain areas. I could see all, camping was starting.
All right.
Tents were busy, full, people milling around. So,
We gutted you were missing out a bit.
yeah, because we were there last year, weren't we?
We were.
We were there last year, and it did feel slightly sad that we weren't there this year. And if you are planning to go next year, make sure you click on the video that's linked up above, which is all our hints, tips, and tricks for what to do if you're going to Silverstone to get the best out of it.
Yep.
So yeah, I was hyped. I got the beers from the Silverstone Brewery. Thanks
Nice.
very much for those beers, even though I bought them.
Shout out.
Shout out to the Silverstone Brewery for some good beers, which we can't wait to try.
Mm.
And so yeah, I mean, and then it came around like that. Quali was here. It's such a good track, man. I think it is the best track.
Really?
I know we have our favourites, but as a out and out track, I would say Silverstone, Brazil. I think it's hard to beat those tracks. It's hard to beat those tracks. Just in terms of I do like Austin, but that's my personal preference.
Right, okay.
But as a track, if I took my preference out of it, I think Silverstone and Brazil are top two, and I'd give Silverstone number one.
Excellent. Right, listeners, what was your number three then? What's your top three?
Top three track, comment
Let
below.
us know.
Not preference. You believe they are the best tracks, in your opinion. Let us know what they are.
Mm.
So, Quali, you watch it?
Yeah, what's the highlights?
Right.
It was okay. I didn't get as much hype as normal qualities, I guess.
I mean, Hamilton just comes alive
I know.
at Silverstone. There's just something about it that just wakes him up. I know Ferrari have been getting better throughout the season.
Yeah.
They've been improving. They've been bringing upgrades. They've been moving towards ultimately front row to be more competitive with Mercedes. But I just felt like it was another jump forward.
Yeah. Is Hamilton on track to challenge for his 8th at the end of the season?
I mean, we've got summer break coming. Summer upgrades are going to come. I think if he wins another race and Kimi maybe drops a chunk of points, then I mean, right now he's in the conversation, but it would take a serious amount of. It would take a bit of luck for him to win it, I would say, because I think the gap's just too much.
Yeah.
That's on the idea that no one DNFs, basically.
Yeah.
So I think it might be just too much. But if there's another DNF from Mercedes,
who knows?
Who knows?
So that's why we think Hamilton could challenge this year's championship.
Yeah, definitely.
Beans in this art.
Yeah, you can take it off. It's not mandatory.
I'm keeping it on.
Keeping it on. Okay. Just enjoyed quality. I think, as I say, there was a hangover from last year, so I just enjoyed seeing it. and bringing back all those memories of all the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish we'd have had these hats.
Yeah, that would have been better.
Yeah.
Well, it would have helped. It would have definitely
Yeah.
helped. So yeah, that is included in our top tips video.
Yeah. Bring this hat.
Do check it out. Right, that's 2 plugs to that video now.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and insert a third one.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, no, qualifying was good, and then race day. Was it? So we had a sprint.
5 minutes later.
so as well at Silverstone this weekend, it was the sprint race.
Great, more
So,
racing.
Love the sprints.
Love the
All
sprint.
good. So right then, quick rundown then.
Quick rundown. Quali in terms of the day before Saturday. Was that on Saturday? Anyway, quali for the sprint was Lewis in first.
Nice, good lad. See, you can pull it together and
So he does. Kimi in second, obviously staying strong. Max in third.
hustling that bull.
He's wrestling it around there. Charles in fourth. Russell dropping to fifth. And
Charles
then,
in fourth.
Yeah.
Could be tasty.
And then Lando in sixth. McLaren again. They're just, as I said, they're just not in it this year.
No, they're up there, but they're a solid. Solid third to fifth, aren't they? Definitely.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So the sprint race then. How
Yeah.
did that play out?
Well, we had Kimi and Lewis swapped positions. Basically, Kimi took first.
On the straight,
Yeah,
pressed his button.
on the straight. That's what I said last week. I said that would be the case. Mercedes fast.
Yeah, that straight
On the
line
straight.
mode.
Yeah, no,
Battery deployment is monstrous.
yeah.
It would seem.
Start to beat. Max dropping back to six. George stepping forward. Lando just coming to third. Coming good there. Not sure what happened there. But yeah. Top two just swapping positions.
Nice.
And then it led us into quali for the final grid.
Right, quali results rundown. What we got?
Yeah, top 10. Lawson, Lindblad, 10th and 9th there. So Racing Bulls taking up row 5. Oscar and Max taking up row 4.
Okay.
Oscar in 8th, Max in 7th, Lando 6th, Hadjar in 5th. Good work from him there.
Yeah.
Out-qualified Max. Russell 4th, Ferrari split in the Mercedes. Lewis actually qualified in 3rd. So I'm not sure what happened there in terms of the change to his car. And then Kimi, following on from his sprint win, qualifies in 1st. Rapid he is round there. With that
Right,
car.
so Kimi's to take then if he manages to pull away.
Yeah.
He'll take it.
Before we do the race,
Yeah.
do you want a beer?
Yes,
Do you want a Silverstone Brewery beer?
Yes.
Right. Well, it's good job I've got some then, isn't
Let's go.
it? Right.
Let's keep the flow.
So we have Silverstone Brewery American Pale Ale Pit Stop.
Stop.
There we go. And then we have Silverstone Brewery Cruiser Session IPA.
Nice.
Look at that one.
That's
there.
good.
Nice. And then we have Silverstone Brewery Ignition Extra Pale Ale.
Nice. Are they all Silverstone Brewery by chance?
Well, actually, this one is from the Silverstone Brewery.
Ah.
It's a classic IPA.
Classic.
So yeah, they're all from Silverstone Brewery.
Nice.
So there you go. Should I get some glasses?
Yeah. I like these. Like the look of them.
Right. Right, okay. What are you going to go for first? I'm going to go straight into the American Pale Ale.
Should we go? Might we try a little bit each and go up in the percentage?
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. So, going up in percentage, first up is the Ignition Extra Pale Ale. 3.4%.
Right. First cheers.
Cheers. Nice, that.
That's refreshing. That's good.
It is. Middle of the day beer, that. Really nice.
First taste. Yeah. 8 out of 10.
Next up.
Wow.
Next up is the American Pale Ale 3.9% Pit Stop.
This is like that famous YouTube channel with chicken wings. That I don't want to say. So we'll get sued.
Is that the what's it called? That
It's not ones.
yeah, as it says on there, it's a bit more zesty, which you can taste in there. As you said, I think that's more our taste, but done well. If you like a zesty beer, Pit Stop's for you.
Right.
Next up is Cruiser, Session IPA, 4%.
Another deep colour. Wow.
If you like a hoppy one, that's for you. I'm not huge on hops, but it is very nice. Hoppy beer, go for the Cruiser.
Yep.
Now, this is the classic IPA.
Right.
I think this one might clinch it personally.
So this is the daddy, the original,
I guess
the OG.
so. The classic IPA.
I like the colours. Very British racing kind of.
British
vibes.
green, yeah. British 67. Other kids know about that.
Ooh, that's a nice golden amber.
Oh, look at the colour of that.
This is our kind of sweaty pub colour now.
Yes. I might pour us an extra portion.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is going to be the one.
Right, Silverstone Brewery.
Right,
You've
Silverstone Brewery.
You've got the colour right.
Looking
Cheers.
good, that.
Chin,
Cheers.
chin. It's got some fizz on that.
Hasn't it? Bit sweet and tropical.
Yeah, I'd give it that. Nice work, Silverstone Brewery. Shout out to yourselves. Some very nice beers there.
Yeah, all really good stuff there. All of them very tasty. Whatever you prefer in your beers, they cater for all. But for us, the Silverstone Ignition Extra Pale Ale is where it's at.
Yeah.
Want some more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to the race.
What did you think of it?
I like the start. I think the Ferrari's getting a jump. I expected that. But it's down to reactions of being, was Kimi going to be better? But yeah, Ferrari's just absolutely stormed it at the front, didn't they? Leclerc straight to the front.
Yeah.
And that worked out well for him. And then the rest of it, it was slightly dull, unfortunately. Wasn't it? It wasn't. There was plenty of overtakes that you wouldn't have expected.
Yeah.
In places. However, as exciting as that is, 1-2 corners later, to just recharge battery in the back, in the front. So it was almost, oh, they're just back in front.
I think initially I was like, I thought it was going to be a race of constant overtaking, especially because, as I say, we went last year. I saw overtaking in different places than when we were there last year, which I was like, this could get juicy fast. But it seemed to settle down quite quickly. So, as you say, usually it gets a bit tasty at Silverstone, less tasty than usual, despite more overtakes.
Yeah.
So, I agree with you. There's definitely a lull in the middle.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sometimes that happens with F1.
Yeah, if there's no weather changes, there's no, unfortunate accidents.
Yeah, it was a beautiful Spanish day.
Yeah, it was a nice, glorious day. No flyover, though. We got a flyover. They didn't.
Yeah, I think the Red Hours are in the States, so no flyover for them.
Yeah, any standout moments for you then?
I mean, it all comes down to that ending, doesn't it, really? I think all in all, there's the things that I'll take away from the race is obviously what happened with Kimi.
Yeah.
In terms of what happened with his car. Initially, it seemed to be what did they think it was? They thought it was a suspension problem, but actually it turned out to be an aerodynamic problem.
Yeah, there's like a brake cover that had wedged itself somewhat in the suspension sort of geometry fairings.
And even when they ripped it off, it still was not performing, which just goes to show how much the aerodynamics are affected by every single piece of that car.
Absolutely.
So the story, I guess, of the race is Kimi and that issue. Then there's the fact that, a side note, not necessarily racing, but it's the biggest Grand Prix of all time with over 500,000 visitors.
Yeah, that's massive.
It's over 500,000 people went to Silverstone.
Wow.
I could tell looking at it. I was like, it looks busier than it was when we were there.
Well, Vale looked rammed, even more rammed than when we went. And
they must have watched our video to know that that's how you get on the track.
beat me to it then.
Yes.
Yeah, I said exactly the same thing. I was watching it. I said, they must have watched our video. Got to Vale. But I did learn during the video, another hot tip, is I think the Lando stand can also get there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I saw him running down and I heard it on the commentary. So,
Okay.
yes. So the Vale and the Lando stand. However, Vale is closer. The gate is closer.
Yeah.
Do
definitely.
go to Vale.
Go to Vale.
You don't get the grandstand seating, but that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Just take your own seats.
Yeah, make sure you take your seats. I think, obviously, the fact that Leclerc broke, not necessarily the curse, but kind of that weight on his shoulders that he's not won a Grand Prix since Austin 24.
Wow.
So it's been a while for him. So I think that kind of monkey. You're right.
Jesus.
Is that a burp?
Yeah,
Are you just shocked at the length of time it's taken for
just
Charles?
both.
Yeah.
Just both.
It's all right. These things
It's okay to feel that way.
It's fine. Charles.
It's okay to not be okay.
It's okay to not be okay. That's why you drink some more beer.
That is not advice.
Yeah, so it was nice to see Charles get the win because he's slightly underachieving, I think. The driver he is, the car he's got,
Yeah.
he should be in the conversation more for that position. And that's not detrimental to his ability. I just feel he should have more wins under his belt. You know what I mean? And he should be in the conversation because he is that good.
He's got the car. He's got the skill. We just need that will.
Yeah.
We need it to come back, Charles.
Definitely.
We believe in you, Charles Leclerc.
Exactly. And then obviously sort of Lewis and his podium record
Yeah.
was 16 podiums.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just 16
At
podiums.
Silverstone.
Oh, at Silverstone.
Yeah, not ever.
I was going to say, he's done more than that.
I think he's got 106 podiums.
Yeah, I had my money on Lewis the last time we spoke.
Yeah.
I thought he'd do well, but at least Ferrari still did well.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd predicted Mercedes, and I think if Kimi hadn't have had the bad luck, he'd have won.
Yeah.
But that's racing. There you go.
That's racing. Hamilton's second to third, I didn't quite get. Because it was safety car at the end.
Well, that's ultimately what we need to talk about, isn't it?
Yeah. So Hamilton pitted under the safety car.
Yeah.
Dropped down to third. Probably expecting, I'll go into the softs. But then the safety car just never came in.
Well, for those who maybe didn't watch the race, the safety car happened because Max crashed on lap 48.
Yes, bigger talking point. The Red Bull car again tried to kill Max Verstappen.
He did, yeah. And he crashed right in front of the Lando stand as well, which must have been a bit of a bitter pill. Apparently, though, online I've seen that the Lando fans were kind to Max.
Yeah.
It's only racing, guys. It's not real.
We need to ask the question, what on earth is going on with that Red Bull?
Yeah, he's not happy bunny, is he?
No, it's the same issue as the Austria. Where the wing just either wasn't closing at the right time or just affect the aerodynamics at the back. Snap, spin, off I go.
It's funny you
into
say
the
that
gravel.
because someone mentioned to me that they think that Red Bull wing opens the gap is the widest one on the grid.
It's huge. Have you seen it?
It's massive.
Yeah.
And I'd never clocked it until someone had said, have you seen, like, they've noticed that. And I was like, what? And then I saw it. I was like, he's completely right.
Yeah. So they've got a huge opening when they open that wing up. They've now been told they've got the benchmark for engine power, which means teams below will get extra credits. And they've got one of the best drivers at the moment. So that car must weigh an incredible amount.
Yeah.
If you've got them three and you're not competing at the front, something's wrong.
It's just not sitting right, is it? Whatever they've done. Whether that's due to, Newey moving on.
Yeah.
Could be a factor there, but...
And Horner moving on.
Horner moving on.
He made a surprise visit.
Yeah.
Well, it was a surprise to me, maybe not other people, but he was at Silverstone, Horner.
He was.
Could he be back in F1?
He could be.
Do you think teams would be stupid not to try and snap up Horner?
I think they'd be stupid not to. His expertise, his eye for the sport is kind of unparalleled.
And his record. It's just
His record proves itself. Just make whatever you do, make sure you bring him back in. Just keep a beady eye on him.
Yeah. He does have this weird... I think he does have a weird kind of aura about him because he's got such a record.
Yeah.
And because he just has managed the talent and managed the talent teams, he has just delivered and delivered. Almost like, he's one of the best
Yeah.
compared to other team principals or chief officers that I don't think barely recognise the names or anything. So, could be good to get him back in the sport. Will
Yeah.
Horner return to the sport?
Well, there you go. Could he return? Well, I guess we'll see. But let's, as you say, we were talking about the safety car.
The safety car, Burt Mylander. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's always his birthday.
Always seems like it's his
He's got
birthday.
365 birthdays. Obviously, as you were saying, Max crashed. They put it out there. As you were saying, safety car's out.
Yeah.
Lewis drops to third. But surely under a safety car, positions remain the same.
So lapped cars put themselves back. So lapped cars unlap themselves.
Yeah.
So you've almost got the order of first to last, ding, 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 around the track.
Once that safety car is hits, though, it's like boom. FIA have called safety car.
Yeah.
So aren't positions locked?
So before the safety car comes in, the lapped cars unlap themselves.
Yeah, but George and Lewis weren't lapped. At that moment, that safety car comes out.
Well, they weren't lapped.
That's what I'm saying. So the lap cars, is it not a separate point that when that safety car comes out, Charles is in first, Lewis is in second,
Right.
George is in third.
So
They both go in the pits. Charles is in first, Lewis is in second, George is in third.
Yep.
Both Ferraris in the pits. George doesn't pit, but moves into second.
Yep.
But why does he move into second? I thought the position's locked. Because the whole point of the safety car is that's it. You all travel around. Or does it not lock unless the safety car's caught you?
So I don't think you can overtake under a safety car. So that's not treated as an overtake.
Right.
Because Lewis and his team have made the decision we're going to pit now and be happy to go to third.
That allows the change.
That allows the change.
Right.
And then the cars that are ahead on the track go around essentially and put themselves behind the cars that are leading. So when the race starts, first place has all the clean air and last is last. I think that's what it is.
Right. Okay.
Because you're making a strategic decision under safety car where you are allowed to pit.
Yeah.
Because ultimately they're going, right, I'm going to give up my position and go on soft tyres. Because if Russell gives up his position and goes on soft tyres, well, I'll stay second, he'll be third. But because Russell decided to stay out, it meant he stayed second.
Okay.
So Hamilton be thinking, well, that's fine. When safety car's in, I'll get the jump. I've got
Exactly.
tyres.
Yeah.
But then the safety car never came in.
Ending on a safety car, massively anticlimactic.
Yeah, not a way to end
We don't want that.
the race at Silverstone, one of the best tracks.
Nobody wants that. If you're one of the fans that have paid God knows what for your
lot.
ticket, a lot of money for those tickets.
Yeah, people say, like, go to Silverstone.
What?
People say, like, go to Silverstone, spend that £200 on tickets because that £500 would be the best £1,700 you've ever spent. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Because it does ramp up.
Especially when you have a beer at the Moe tent.
Yeah.
I think I might have a bit of classic actually.
Mm.
Ending under a safety car. Just so anticlimactic. As I say, you fans, you've paid for your ticket and that's what you get at the end. I think there has to be a change where if they think a safety car, there has to be a change where if they think a race could end under a safety car, which is the last thing they want, surely it's safer and better for the fans. 2 birds, 1 stone, red flag.
Yeah.
I know the crash or the stoppage might not be worthy of a red flag, but for the sanctity of fans and racing safety, surely it's safer. Right. It's near the end of the race. Red flag. Bring the cars in. We can end the race in racing conditions, not under a safety car, which nobody wants. Drivers don't want that. Teams don't want that. Fans don't want that. I'm assuming the FIA don't want that. Because otherwise, all they get is scrutiny from the likes of us.
Yeah.
And the internet formula. All they get is scrutiny from the likes of us, the internet racing community.
and experts.
As we are.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think if there's 10 minutes to go, typical, or even 10 laps. If you are 10 laps or less to the end, red card it. If it's safety car, it's tricky because I think with red flagging, people just stop the race and it does slow right down. But I think end of the day, we go and pay people to go racing.
We want to see
We watch
the
people
racing.
go racing. So
I know there was a bit of confusion at the end with it saying it was coming in, so we were going to get one lap and then it stopped because ultimately they need, apparently once lapped cars have gone round, they need one complete lap
right,
after that's happened,
right, okay.
which is why if Silverstone had been a lap longer, we'd have got the last lap of racing.
Right.
That's why we didn't get any racing. And ultimately, that's why I think we need to think about ending each race under racing conditions, better for the fans. You know, safety's still paramount. I'm not saying that, but by red flagging, you're ticking that box and the fans are getting what they need.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there you go. Anyway, Charles, well done, Charles. You got your win. Austin 24, you've broken that drought, let's say.
Yeah.
And he drove really well. I guess he is a contender for Hero Zero of the Week. Hero Zero, hit me.
Hero. I think Charles Leclerc, he's turned up, he's got his head in the game, he just stormed it to the front. I went, I'm going to lead this, took control, kept a really good distance. Yeah, I think well done, Charles. You know, in our house, the butterflies are in the stomach. It was like, oh, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? Please let him do it. Because you want the good guys to win, right?
You do.
So, yeah, we were all for Charles, and well done, Charles.
Yeah. Zero?
I struggled with 0. I might not even have one, which is okay.
That's all right.
But
no one has to be a loser every week.
No. I just think maybe the people who aren't listening to the drivers in regards to the car. So I'm not going to pick a 0, but you remember they weren't going to listen to Lewis. Now they are better.
Yeah.
They're not listening to Max now, and the car's trying to kill him. So
listen to the drivers.
Yeah. Lock up, top tip.
To the engineers who know nowhere near as much as us.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's fair enough. I agree. Fair enough. No 0 this week for you. I'm going to give 2 heroes. One to Leclerc. Just an out and out great drive. Under pressure. Did the job. Got a win. Well deserved. And also, I'm going to give a hero to Kimi.
Nice. Okay. Why?
Because, you know what I mean? He didn't want to pick the car. Even though they were like box. He was like, no, I'm going to try to the end. I'm going to see if I can get... He was... Ultimately, at the end, he was racing for a point.
Mm.
He knew that. And he was still pushing. Still trying to get that 1 point. And that 1 point could be make a break in the championship. And that's what I want to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? I love that. I think they were super harsh with his 5 second... Did he get a 5 second penalty for... track limits?
Track limits, yeah.
I mean, you were track limits, but it's only because your car was buggered.
Yeah, they said because going off the track, you get an advantage. And he was like, well, am I really?
Well, that's it. There's no advantage. There's no advantage.
But I think there is.
Okay.
There's my argument.
Okay, why?
I think he is.
Tell me why.
Because I think if he's taken a wider, smoother line to maintain a faster speed to get that first point, technically he is driving off the track to stay ahead.
But he's got no control
to
of the
gain
car.
that advantage. Well, he does because he can slow the car down because he can make the wider corners and the shorter corners.
Yeah, but if you slow the car down, then you're not going at optimum pace. So the car behind you is catching. So there's no advantage from slowing down.
So he did speed up then. And then ultimately went off tracks. He couldn't steer as much to stay ahead.
Well, he's trying to stay at racing pace, right?
Yeah.
But racing pace isn't allowing him to turn the car as he needs to. So he either slows down.
Yeah.
So the people behind him are catching him. So he's not gaining an advantage. Or he keeps going, goes off the track, but he's not gaining racing line. He's losing speed because he's off the racing line. He's now got to correct for that. So he's lost time there. So the people behind him are catching up on him. So he's not getting an advantage.
Yeah.
I mean...
The first agree to disagree.
Oh, well.
And that's okay. Tell us who's right, who's wrong. You know, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah. So,
He thinks
yeah. So, yeah, I think that he definitely deserves a hero point. Hero point for Charles. 0 is, I'm going to give the FIA a super 0.
Cracky.
No, maybe that's a bit harsh.
Superhero.
I'm going to give him a super 0. Come on, guys. Sort it out. You've had enough races to get your head around this. End the race under racing conditions.
Yeah.
That's what the fans want. They pay a lot of bloody money to see it. End it under racing conditions. It's better for everyone.
Yeah. Abu Dhabi 21 was better for everybody
Everyone.
except one. Right. That was the race.
That was the race.
Fact of the week.
Fact of the week. Hit me with the fact of the week.
Right. One race car in F1
Okay.
that achieved a 100% win rate.
Is it a car that only ever did one race?
Correct.
Go on. Hit me.
It was a Brabham BT46B driven by... Oh, I've forgotten his name.
Fernando Alonso.
No, it wasn't. Was it Jackie Stewart? 1978?
Nice.
I don't think it was Jackie Stewart.
90% of the time, I have no idea what the I'm talking about.
This is an ambiguous fact.
Yeah, it's ambiguous. Basically,
Vague.
there was a massive fan on the back of the car. And they were like, whoa, yeah, that's to keep the engine cool. But it was actually sucking the car to the ground. So they turned up, one race, one championship race. They won it.
Did you get banned?
And then they got banned. So,
Fact of the week. Nice.
even at the top is not always the best.
Yeah, apparently so.
So don't watch the top videos, watch us.
Yeah, yeah. That's why we're not at the top.
It's intentional.
We have next Belgium.
Belgium, should we consult the calendar of dreams?
Is it Belgium? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is.
Well, you're right.
It is Belgium. Yeah, yeah. Belgian Grand Prix.
2 weeks' time.
See, there's another great racetrack.
Belgium, yeah.
Regardless of opinion, that's a great racetrack.
Have we got a...
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that. Come
Belgium.
on, guys.
Belgium. Belgian Grand Prix. It's a great racetrack. There's always great racing. There's always a lot of action there. Safety cars, pretty common.
Wow, okay.
What are you thinking? Predictions?
2 weeks. So I don't know who's bringing upgrades. I think Perez will be last. Bottas will retire. Unfortunately.
He runs the driver's parade.
One of the Astons will retire. Unfortunately. I think looking at the track on this excellent track map.
Yeah. We'll put
I
it
think
in.
Ferrari
There's
could
the
do
track
well.
map.
No, Ferrari have been really good, small to medium. They've been better at Silverstone in the faster corners.
Yeah, they were.
You know, Charles led
Faster
the
than I
way.
thought.
So, you know, the leaps and bounds. Red Bulls, I don't think so. And then
Too temperamental.
Mercedes, yeah. Could do.
I mean, the straight line speed. There's a lot of sections there where you're not taking your foot off the accelerator.
No, it is a quick track.
I think it's going to be close. It's going to be close between Mercedes and Ferrari. If you had to nail your hat
Table.
to table,
Table.
Ferrari, Mercedes, who are you going with? You have to pick driver.
All right.
Ferrari win, Mercedes win.
I think Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull. I think those are the teams collectively that would
In that
score the
order.
most points.
Okay, Mercedes, McLaren, Mercedes,
Ferrari,
Ferrari,
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
No, even I got it wrong. Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull. Top to
Ah.
bottom, I think no team just scored the most points.
Is it McLaren are going to do better than Red Bull? Okay, nice.
I think so.
I think it's going to be Mercedes win. Just because I think they had a little bit of bad luck in Silverstone. I still think they're stronger than Ferrari. I think it's going to be close, but I think Mercedes will clinch it. We'll see. Who do you think's going to win? Let us know in the comments. Who do you think's going to win? Do you think that Bottas will finish the race? Is the big question on this week's pod.
Or will he get the bus home?
Yeah.
Let us know.
He's still in the drivers' parade for Barcelona, so we'll see what happens. Anything else? Any other line of business we need to cover?
No, there's some rumours going around, isn't there? Maybe Max to McLaren or Mercedes, but they're saying no. to him.
They're always going to say that.
It's just there's rumours.
Rumours,
It upsets the apple carts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Get inside Max's head, get inside his team's head. That's still part of the sport psychology, torture and whatnot, warfare. So other than those rumours, typical rumours that go around all the time.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next one. We'll see you after Belgium.
One. But what you need to do,
You absolutely need to do this.
you
By the way,
must do
folks.
this before the next video. Is you must like this video and you got to share it. But before you share it, you need to subscribe it. And when you subscribe and that little thing pops up, what you're going to do then is you're going to comment down below on why you've subscribed, or just comment on any of the questions we've asked you. Either way, comment, like, share, subscribe, do it all. Go follow us on Instagram. We're on there as well. We're on TikTok. Do all that stuff because that makes you feel better, makes us feel better, and we're a big family. So that's been us on the Lock Up F1 podcast. We'll see you on the next one for Belgium.
See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.